So hats are a fall fashion staple for this year, but they don't always work with our hair. So if you want to learn about how you can wear hats so they're not sitting just on top of your head and blow away in the wind, keep watching. So the things you're going to need to have in order to style your hats are your beautiful natural hair of any length or volume or texture, and you're of course going to need a hat. This hat I got from DSW. It's 9 West. A lot of these stores have hats right now. They're definitely in season and in style, and also a really great way to protect your natural hair. The other things you're going to need in order to wear hats, you're going to need an oil. So I am using agave oil today, and let's see if I can get y'all a close-up of this. So I've actually had this for quite a few months now. They sent me some products a while ago, kind of in between my move and when I had the whole kinky hair in, but I have been using it and I really do like it. It's an oil treatment and it has silicones in it, so I know some people are averse to that, but I think that it's a really great oil to use, especially if you're going to be wearing hats, because hats can really cause a lot of friction in your hair. It can cause your hair to become kind of frizzy. And a lot of naturals, maybe you don't use that term, but when you have strands like sticking up all types of ways, your hair is frizzy. And when you wear hats, you're taking them off, you're putting them on, you're taking them off. You need an oil that's going to serve as a barrier between your hair and your hat. So agave oil is a really great option for that. You're also going to need a few bobby pins. So I have just 2 big bobby pins, and alright, you can see it better there. So I have just 2 really big bobby pins and then 2 smaller bobby pins. You don't want a lot of bobby pins, because if you are gonna be wearing your hat for a long period of time, you don't want like the pin struggle of not knowing which one bobby pin is giving you a headache and then you have to take all of them out. That's too much. So use the fewer amount of bobby pins. You can also use a stretched out headband. Now this is like real stretched out. I know, don't judge me, please. So use a stretched out headband, and I'll get to why later, and then maybe a hair tie. So the first way that I'm going to show you about how to wear your hair, your natural hair, with a hat, and this is the second time I'm recording this video because the first time was out of focus, new camera woes, but the first way is just by wearing your hair out. So this is a twist out. It is a chunky twist out. I just retwisted my hair last night and into about 16 twists and took them out, and you were supposed to see how I did that, but you know, oh well. And so as you see, if I just put my hat on like this, it's not really gonna stay on my head. It's not really secure. This hat happens to be kind of a lot larger than a lot of them, so I can just like force it on my head and pull it down like that, and it will work. But if you don't have a hat that allows you to do that, or if you just have a really big head, here's a trick to wear your hair down and out and with the hat. Enter the headband. This headband might actually be too stretched out to do it, but you know those styles where you like put the headband, it's like 70s, you put the headband on and then you kind of do this number. This is going to help by laying your hair down. It's going to help your hat sit on a little bit better. So watch now how much more easily that goes on. And then you can like push the headband back. So that's how to wear your hair with it out. Also, another thing you can do to minimize the volume up top is to kind of pull back the front of your hair just a little bit. You don't have to bobby pin it down. Remember, we're trying to minimize the pins. And you're going to put on your hat from the front so that all that hair that you push back is now sitting right here, and then pull this down. So this is a really great thing to do. Ooh, that was really low. If you want to wear your hat like kind of lower, you know, cover your eyes, maybe cover one eye, pull some Carmen Sandiego. So that's the first way that you can wear your natural hair with a hat, and the kind of the pull back method was kind of option 1A. So that's just with your hair out. The second way is to pull your hair into a low bun. So you're gonna need your hair tie for this, and I like to do it on the side because I think it looks cuter, but just take your hair and gather it with in a low bun. You don't need to do it like twice or anything, just let it chill right there. And you know, these hairs don't want to go, but I'm not going to pin them down. If you're going to be taking off your hat, then maybe you should pin them down, but I'm not going to. So all I'm going to do is tuck them under there, and you gotta wear your hat cocked to the side if you do this bun action. This is so cute. So yeah, you just have your hair here, and then you just So that's the second way. The third way to wear your natural hair with a hat is to do some crown twists. So I'm going to start off by sectioning my hair really loosely into 2 sections. And then I'm just going to roll, just take my fingers, and then roll my hair around. Take my big bobby pin, because that's going to be able to hold more hair. Pin that bad boy down. And then take the other side and do the same thing. Why this is helpful is because, again, it reduces a lot of the volume of your hair, which is really why your hat can't get on, because your hair is beautiful in all of its natural glory. But yeah, all that volume, hat is like, nope, no thank you, bye. Because you have a lot of volume on the sides, you're going to want to start putting on the hat from the back if you do this method. So just take it on the back and then pull it down the front. So as you can see, when I did it that way, I have hair still here, but it's still like protected. I don't have any strands flying out anywhere. So this is a cute way to wear your hat if you want it kind of sitting more on the back of your head. The fourth way I'm going to show you is the most exciting way, and the way that you guys requested on Instagram. So what you're going to do is start off by making 2 parts. One is to make a half moon part in the front of your hair. This is what you're going to use to create a bang. And I'm just lightly doing this because I don't want to disturb my twist out, since I'm not about to do anything else to my hair right now. And then you're going to section that off with a ponytail holder. You can have as much or as little hair in this section. I don't need that much, so I'm just doing this. Then you're going to split your hair in half in the back. Put one side away. I'm going to turn around and then show you guys what to do. You're going to want your big bobby pins for this. Alright, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but all I did is I did 2 rolls in the back of my head towards the center, very loosely, and then I just pinned them down with the 2 bobby pins. So now I'm not going to take out my ponytail here. I'm not going to worry about this hair over here because it's going to be covered by the hat. Again, this style is only for situations where you're going to have your hat on all day. And again, you're going to start from the back and pull the hat down. I think this is the cutest, absolute cutest way to wear your hat, and probably the most secure way to wear it. You know, you can bring your hair over to the side like that. You can have it, you know, more in the front if you want to just have your hair in the center. And the ponytail holder really helps you control the hair a little bit better than you would be able to if it was all everywhere. Because remember, I pulled hair from over here. So if the ponytail holder wasn't here, it wouldn't be as easy for me to do this like side bang situation. So this is my favorite way. So wearing a hat, yes, yes, yes. And I have 2 more ways for you that I pre-recorded, that I recorded before, but you know, my camera is out of focus. Those 2 ways involve wearing your hat with your hair still in twists. And this is a really great way to, you know, make an outfit work when you're, those days when you're called to go out to dinner or to go out to brunch or something, and you just finished washing and twisting your hair and you're not really looking like anything. You don't want to sacrifice that twist out or braid out. It's really easy to just throw a hat on top of your twists as they are, and if there are any that are too long, you can just like tuck them up or pin them up underneath, or if they all look fine and down, then that's completely fine. So that's a 5th way that you can wear your hat. And the very last way that I really wish I could show you, because it was such a great example when I did it before, is to pull your twists or your braids back into a ponytail. So similar to how we did that side ponytail, just do a really easy back ponytail and then put your hat on top. That's great for if you're just running to go to the grocery store or pick up your child from school, just something. But As you can see, there are lots of different ways that you can wear a hat with your natural hair. Don't be afraid of the volume. Different ways you can just like control the volume for your hair. Make sure that you are using an oil between your hair and the hat, because it's going to help reduce a lot of that friction and frizziness that can potentially come about. So I hope that you guys learned something from this video. Let me know what your favorite look was down below, and I'm glad to be back on YouTube. I can't promise anything, but I do like how this camera works, and so I'm really excited to share with you guys about my new hats. Okay, bye.